Happy weekend, everyone, and this Memorial Weekend we remember our heroes and question who is staying in. I feel like every time I'm staying in, I'm in the reflective mode and I want to talk to you all, maybe talk to myself. Okay, so the conversation is, in the light of my program, we've been talking a lot about the healthy weight. And the conversation I want to have for the reflection is back to basics, just like boom, back to basics. So much going on with so many industries, but wellness included, where we are sometimes jumping into that shiny object. Let's try this new thing, that new thing, this new stuff, and this new video, and friend recommended me, and here's the advertising I saw, and it's just like on and on and on and on, and we're trying all these different things, and low carb diet and another diet and keto diet and intermittent fasting. And I'm not saying that they're not good, it's not where I'm heading with that, but where I'm heading with that is we start with back to basics. It's like looking at everything in our life. How we do one thing is how we do everything. Have you heard this from me? But like really a true strong foundation with anything, whether it's health foundation, financial foundation, relationships foundation. We are starting with basics. We're kind of building that strong foundation of the house first. And in the case of my program, we talked about a healthy weight. I don't even want to talk about the weight loss, even though healthy weight means for many of us healthy weight, quote unquote, fat loss and then maintenance. For some of us, it's really staying in the healthy weight range. Isn't it interesting on Saturday evening to have that conversation? But hey, that's the time I've got. And when I think of going back to basics, and feel free to reflect on what you hear in the comments. And again, it can be different areas, but since health is my expertise. Okay, if I talk about nutrition, very often we think of nutrition as something we have to focus on when we want to lose weight. Well, that's actually great. It has to be nutrition and fitness. But if you were to start with nutrition, they usually say if you really need to have a lot of weight loss, quickly start with nutrition. So in nutrition, in this sequence, we focus on, first of all, actually, like in my program, I say let's just be curious. Such a non-negotiable habit of being curious in anything, whether it's what I'm craving, what am I choosing to eat, how much water am I drinking, what emotions, thoughts am I having, and when did I move my body last time? Oh, that was 2 hours, 47 minutes ago. I need to get up. But having that curiosity is such a strong foundation of making healthy choices. So did I mention one of the principles I stand by in my life and my business is transformation is not about a change, it's about a choice. One choice at the time. So that means one breath at the time, one bite at the time, one thought at the time, one movement at the time, one choice at the time. And that's actually where we have this opportunity to change when we're choosing moment by moment. I love this. It's not, oh, let me change and go to the gym 3 days a week. Well, if you haven't moved much lately or for a long time or haven't worked out for years or ever, it's not a right place to start. So really being curious, and then we tap into, if it's a nutrition, I call it fooditation. It's really focusing on senses while you eat and not multitasking, including breath, including just slowing down. You will actually enjoy your food as dip with less food. Food. Second language. And then you tap into the rule 80-20. That's when we talk about diet and nutrition. We think about, okay, what do I not eat? Well, think about what you eat. That's your 80% of good, healthy, solid, rainbow choice of colorful, whole foods. and then 80% is your freedom meal, and then you can personalize, and then you can really enjoy how you nourish your body with foods, and that's what I call food freedom, like really eating the foods that comfort you, the whole foods. Eat how you want to feel. With movement, it's very similar, like really being curious. Am I moving my body? Am I keeping proper alignment? I talk about proper posture a lot, right? It's just, oh my, I can talk hours about proper posture. You know, and then you tap into the formal fitness. And I encourage everyone, just like 80-20 rule in nutrition, start with functional movement so you can learn how to properly, safely move your body, that you can also utilize in your daily routine, in the exercises, athletics, sports, and etc. Just so good. Learn functional movement, please. If you haven't heard this term, Google it, ask me. And then you tap in, of course, what is personalized. Maybe you have some injuries, surgeries, preferences. And then you tap into really enjoying your movement for life. I call it fitness for life. Love it. And in the mindfulness and mindset, you know, just like, I don't even know which habit to put first, but I guess curiosity will be the foundation as well. Really accompanied by why. I think our strong why based on curiosity is like that motivation force that wakes us up in the morning. Morning routine is huge. Have you read the Miracle Morning book? Have you read the book Start With Why? Beautiful. Atomic Habits, Tiny Habits, Any Habits, The One Thing, Essentialism. I'm just going to throw a bunch of books at you. At you. Be careful, run away, throwing books at you. Okay, and you know, I often say how we wake up in the morning is how we live your day, but even more is how you live your life. You want to be happy in life? Start morning with yourself. Raise your vibration of being happy. I love this technique. I think it's from Tiny Habits. The moment you put your feet on the ground, raise your arms, stand up, look up and say, today is going to be a great day. Feel the energy in your body. Tony Robbins says, want to change your emotion, change your emotion. Love it. And so sleep is so important. If you can have a couple of minutes, walk outside, greet the sun, get that vitamin D, get that continuation of raising your vibration, raising your positive energy. It's incredible. And of course, we all have this ruminating thoughts. You know, we have physiologically, we have more negative thoughts than positive. So it is our responsibility to train our brain to have more positive thoughts than negative thoughts. And that's how you wake up in the morning. That's how you generate how you want to feel. Walk outside, find the positivity, gift and opportunity in all situations, but especially in those difficult ones. And gratitude. Please journal, y'all. Just like we're not journaling anymore, we're typing, right? But this hand on the paper is just so crucially amazing. That's why I've been using my power journal for so long. And there are probably more that that I cannot remember, but this is our mindfulness. Oh, the moments of silence, just so important. That's where you can really reflect on what's the most important, what's needed now, where am I headed, am I in alignment? That's why I love my Wellness Vortex, is keeping you aligned with who you are, what's your why, based on foundational curiosity. So, I know I spoke fast. I hope you understood me. And if you did or didn't, in the comments, or if it's an email, reply, YouTube comments, however you see this video, I want to hear from you. If this resonates for you, please share this message or tag someone that you would like to share it with. Last but not the least, wellness community. It's just on my website, coachingbynadia.com. You'll probably see it right there. Our free wellness community where we support each other in those daily wellness choices. Happy holiday weekend. Be blessed. Love yourself. Love your world through your daily choices. Thanks for listening.